Sasquatch. Afterbirth. Oh, no, you didn't, you motherfucking piece of shit cocksucker. Mark my fucking words. I'm coming for you. Yes, this is definitely my pajamas top. Correct. This is not a brand new Uniqlo designer button-down shirt. This is a pajama top. Yes. I dress like this to bed, of course, every day. The shirt is too big. That's why people think I'm wearing pajamas. It's considered an oversized shirt. That's the design. It's actually designed that way to be a comfortable shirt. It's not meant to be a tight shirt. It actually is called the oversized button down or something. I forget. But that's actually what its description is. Someone tipped $1.50 saying, should YouTube be held liable when they have an issue like they did yesterday with the chat? I mean, no. YouTube would be held liable if they charged for the service. Like, for example, okay, if any service goes down that you're paying for a significant amount of time, you absolutely have the right to seek restitution for that downtime. So if my internet went out for a day, a whole day, and I was not able to work and there was lost revenue, I actually have the right to go after them for that and be like, I pay you for a service. The agreement is that you provide said service. You didn't provide it. I lost revenue. I want restitution for that. Now, the exact value of said restitution, that's up for debate. Because you can argue, I just want the equivalent of one day's internet credited to my bill. Or you could be like, hey, I couldn't work today because of you. I want revenue that I should have made today from you. And that's between you and the courts and whatever you want to do because you're crazy and you're trying to sue and stuff like that. You know what I mean? You can contact me and we can talk about it. Maybe we could work out a licensing fee where I say you can live rebroadcast me on a daily basis as long as there's a contribution or an agreement or something in place. Because if you're going to use my content live before I have a chance to even get it on the internet and monetize it, then I need to receive compensation for that. So if you're someone who regularly does that and you don't want to get sued into oblivion down the line, you should probably contact me now and work something out, okay? If you don't, I'm going to sue you into oblivion somewhere down the line and I'm going to own everything that you own. YouTube would not be liable because YouTube is providing a free service. They're not charging you for the ability to stream, upload, chat, etc. It's a free-to-use service. And I'm almost positive that in their user agreement, it says that they're not liable for downtime and stuff like that. So, yeah, if I was paying to use YouTube, like let's say YouTube wasn't free. What if YouTube was a subscription service and you had to pay $50 a month to stream on YouTube, right? Which, by the way, that could very well happen in the future, just to be clear. Currently, we're in a situation where YouTube has been free for like 20 years and streaming is free everywhere. But very well, what could happen is all of this online advertisement agency kind of stuff just goes away. That the ads on online aren't profitable anymore. There's not enough of them to go around, or maybe they just don't pay out anymore. And if any of that ever goes away, and these businesses aren't viable, likely they'll change to a subscription model. And those who do it for a living, like me, I would pay. Why wouldn't I pay? I would pay hundreds of dollars a month to stream on YouTube because it's my livelihood, right? It's a business investment for me. I make bank streaming. Why wouldn't I pay to do it, right? But there may be a lot of people who don't, okay, or wouldn't because it's just a hobby. It's just a silly thing. Why are they going to want to pay to stream on there, right? So, no, you cannot hold YouTube liable or accountable for the mistake that they made because it's a free service that they're providing. You're not paying them for anything. There's no contract between you and YouTube about them being up and having a working chat, okay? So, you know, it's ridiculous. If anything, does a lawyer need to be brought into the situation to sue the detractors who make these videos? No. What really needs to happen, a lawyer needs to sue YouTube and say, you've created a site that regularly promotes slander. However, there's absolutely nothing stopping us from observing the obvious that whoever actually did that thing, who launched that AI moderation tool, and it failed miserably because it shut down people's chats entirely by blocking English, we can all observe and say that person's a fucking buffoon and shouldn't be employed at YouTube. They're just so dumb. Defamation, gossip, and overall garbage. I'm sorry, it's the truth. And we can say that it's our right to criticize whether or not we're paying for the service or not. I mean, that's a grade A fucking idiot. Did I ever put anything in the front pocket this year? No, I just got this shirt. This is my first time wearing it on stream. I wore it once off stream, and this is my first time wearing it on stream. But no, I've never used the pocket. Seems like a normal pocket. No, the shirt is not old. This is a brand new shirt. Literally, it's brand new from Uniqlo last year. Well, not last year's collection, but the collection. It was actually a seasonal clear out because now we're heading into summer, spring and summer. So they're trying to sell through all of their kind of fall stock. And this is more like a fall shirt because it's a long sleeve. So it was on a sale, and I got it. It's my size, it's large, and it's brand new.
Great story.
Here we go. Cowboy says, oh, you're jacked now. No need to wear oversized shirts. Get the slim size. I prefer comfortable. I prefer comfortable clothing. When I'm wearing T-shirts and stuff like that, if I'm wearing a softer material, then I'll wear, smaller clothing. But if you're wearing certain kinds of material, looser clothing is more comfortable, and that's what I'm wearing today. Notably, I wore this for Street Fighter because I wanted a lighter, aerated shirt. I didn't want to be wearing something heavier when I'm playing Street Fighter. My blood pressure goes way up. Says excited for Marathon, and also he owns the same shirt and is indeed an oversized fit. Yeah, it's meant to be a larger shirt for comfort, and it is a very comfortable shirt for the record. Most Uniqlo clothing is very, very comfortable. Uniqlo is a Japanese designer clothing line. You can buy all their stuff online, but they have stores, and they actually have a store in my local mall. Notably, they have very comfortable warm clothing for like the fall and winter. They have special technology called heat tech, where it's like a special ratio of threads in the shirts that make them warm, but also like stretchy and comfy at the same time. I love it. I love that. And I own a bunch of sweatpants from them. I own a bunch of shirts from them. My favorite flannel shirt is a Uniqlo flannel shirt. Super comfy. And now I got this. This is so comfy. I love everything I have from them. They're a great company.
Ooh, so exciting.
Do they have denim? Yes, they do jeans. I don't own any Uniqlo jeans though. I would be opposed to trying them, but I needed jeans because I lost so much weight in the last year working out. I went from just over 200 pounds. I think I was like 205 down to 175.
Corner defense coming alive. Calling up the walls. Better open your eyes.
So losing 30 pounds simply by changing my diet and working out, I needed all new clothes. So went out to a store, and all that store really had was like Levi's and Wrangler. And I liked the Levi's, so I just bought 3 pairs of Levi's, different styles, and that's the jeans that I have. But I'm not opposed to trying other brands of jeans. Now that I'm like a normal size instead of fat, I can wear like jeans from any company. It used to be tough. Like when I was fat, you go to get jeans and they don't fit right. They just don't. Like they don't fit in the waist, then they don't fit in the leg. It's like, oh, it's uncomfortable. I used to have to buy Gap jeans. Because they were, for some reason, Gap was the only brand that when I went to put them on, they felt comfortable throughout the jeans. I don't know why. It's just my weird body type because I was fat and everything. But now I can wear any jeans I want.
You must be very proud of yourself.
What was my waist size? 38? I think I was 38. Yeah. And now I'm back down to 30. I'm like between 32, 34. So if I wear 34, it's just a little too big. If I wear 32, it's tight. So it's kind of in between there. And that's my natural waist. That's not even, fat. That's actually the size of my waist.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
No, I never owned JNCO jeans. I've seen that before, I think, but I never owned them.
Gay!
What cut of jeans do I wear? I don't even know. I think I got 3 different ones. I really don't remember. I think there are 3 different styles, actually, that I bought. I think I like them all. Like, they all look nice and feel nice, but I don't remember what I got. Will I rock tank tops in the summer? No. In the summer, you know what I like to wear. I like to wear T-shirts. I like to wear the more comfortable now undershirts with a shirt over it. And the style of shirt can be Hawaiian style. It can be plaid. It could be anything, like different styles of shirt over. Do I have loose skin because I was obese? No, I do not have any loose skin, I'm happy to say. Thankfully, my skin is not sagging off and flapping all about. I never got that fat. Like I said, the heaviest I've ever been was 240 pounds in my life. And that was when I was at my absolute unhealthiest. My knees were killing me. My back was all messed up. But then I was able to bounce back. And now, yeah, I'm good. Well, there you go. The Don Toothpick Tom says, let's get the likes count up on YouTube. Sounds good. If you're watching on YouTube, let's engage. Let's get some engagement on the stream. Please give it a like. If you're hanging out and chilling and enjoying the DSP morning show this morning, that helps a ton. It gets this in the algorithm. Maybe we'll get some more eyes on the marathon stream. Let's go. When did my receding hairline become distinct? At what age did it start? I had a receding hairline even when I was in my 20s. But the thing was, I always had a crew cut. So because I had the crew cut, you could never really mention it. Or, excuse me, you could never really notice it. That's what I meant to say. So it really was, prominent even when I was young. Like I said, my uncle and my cousins, all of them on my mom's side, lost their hair in their 20s. By the time that they hit 30, they were all completely bald. So I'm lucky to have hair at my age. But I already had a receding hairline when I was younger, just you couldn't see it. And then when I grew out my hair for the first time in 2010, all right, again, it was kind of hard to see because my hairstyle kind of evolved a little bit over the years. And it took a while for me to figure out how I wanted to do it. And it was only maybe I'd say 2-3 years ago when I figured out I like it this way. It's freshly washed, conditioned, and just basically combed back, and it kind of puffs up a bit. I like it looking like this. My wife likes it like this too. But yeah, obviously this shows off that on this side I have a receding hairline. There's nothing I can do about it. It's just going to get worse with time. What are you going to do? That's life. You age gracefully, right? It's not a big deal. Yeah, my dad still has a full head of hair. He never lost his hair. My dad's side never had an issue with hair loss. It was all on my mom's side. All the men of the family on my mom's side were bald. Pokemon Enthusiastic, thanks for $2. As lip smacks make DSP a sassy boy. Well, I'm just going to have to smack it up tonight, right? I'm just going to have to keep smacking. If you like the sass. So it was a good stream, but the bummer was because it was an impromptu stream that we just did on the fly because we had canceled the indie stream because we didn't know if the chat was going to work. It wasn't a well-supported stream. It wasn't. It was actually my slowest stream of the year.
And so, he no make money.
So it served its purpose, and it was a fun event. I wish more people would have been there to support it, but it is what it is, right? Attendance is pretty decent right now, so we'll probably just hang out for a few more minutes, and then we'll start with Marathon. If you had a good time, please like the stream. Please consider supporting the stream today. Like I said, last night, sadly, was a really bad support stream because we had to kind of redo everything on the fly, and a lot of people who were there and wanted to see indie games left, which sucked. Today, we scheduled this as a marathon stream all along. Let's get some support for me trying out something new again. This is the kind of game I never would have tried this or played it before, right? That's why this year is so different. I'm going outside of the stuff I used to do. I'm trying new things constantly. We're seeing, new games, new projects, new styles, everything, right? The new equipment, it makes it possible, which is excellent. So let's go. Let's get some rallied support for the Marathon Server Slam today. Someone just said he lives in Washington for 12 years, but he's never been to a forest. So why would he go to Mercer Island? Why would I go to a forest? I'm surrounded by trees. I have evergreens in my backyard. I literally have evergreens and a whole bunch of nature in my backyard. There's a giant pond. There's a bunch of creatures that live there. There's forest right behind me. Why would I go to the forest? What an idiotic thing to say. That's correct. The king doesn't go to a forest. The forest comes to the king. That is correct. Why do you think I moved here? I got the best view of anyone who lives here. We got this giant nature area behind us where we got beautiful trees, the pond, all kinds of crazy birds that come in and migrate during the different seasons of the year. Tons of squirrels. Wild rabbits are out there, which is really cool. Sometimes we even have moles and stuff. Not that that's good because they dig up your yard. But we have all kinds of wild creatures out there. We do. The only thing we haven't had is deer. We have everything else. Like we've even had coyotes come through. We've had bobcats. I don't think I've ever seen a wolf, though. We've had all kinds of creatures, but like I said, just not deer. For whatever reason, I think because the too many humans in the area that would scare the deer away. But we got some good stuff out there. It's very nice. You sing the banana song, maybe using the voice changer? Sure. The thing is, I still don't remember it. Like, how does it go? It goes, I want banana, tasty banana. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze the peel, here comes the nana. That's how it goes, right? Yeah. I think that's it. Okay, hold on. So it doesn't matter what your mentally challenged brain formulated the word was over the years and you programmed yourself to think that's what it was. That's not what it was. You're wrong. I'm the person who said it, not you. When I watched the clip back, I put myself in that position. I'm like, that's right. I was trying to make a joke about in comes the banana, but there was too many syllables. So I just cut the first syllable off and said, in comes the nana. But I said it so fast, it sounds like I'm bumbling over my words. I remember specifically doing it. So I know what it was. You don't. You're an idiot. Why am I editor to base it off the detractors? Because that was the point. The point was to take the meme and own it and turn it into part of my content. So that's why we have the dancing banana emote. That's why we had the I want banana, tasty banana song sound effect as a contribution pop-up sound effect for the Donkey Kong Bonanza playthrough last year. You know, we basically owned it. Made it ours.
How's that working out for you?
Let's try it out. Let's see if I like it. And we're going to play it all afternoon. I'm going to play it for about an hour, then go on a break, and then come back and play it probably for another 2+ hours. Let me know your thoughts as I play it. And by all means, please support the stream, okay? Please like the stream. Please contribute. Last night, I had a really bad slow stream. I want to bounce back from that today. So if you like the fact that I'm covering this on release day, then please support it. I don't play that game anymore where I'm running to be the first person to play a game and get the footage on the internet. It's a dumb game. It really is. It's stupid. Okay, so I'm with a group, but I don't know how to do proximity chat. Oh, look! It's a troll! It's already a troll! This Kohi guy? This is the same guy who fucked with me in the other game. So how the hell did he get into my game? Yeah. There's already a guy stalking me in the very first match. How the fuck do I stop that? I mean, I don't care. I had the free loadout. So how the hell did that guy join already? It's a fucking beta server slam. And the guy's already in my party first game. What the hell? How did that happen? Yeah. How much you want to bet this guy too? These are probably trolls. How did they get into my party? How is that even possible? How did I just get experience for quitting? How the hell did I get experience for quitting? Well, that was fun. So how do you fix this so that they can't join you? Maybe it was something here? Yeah, like, did it have something to do with that? They were able to find and join? Q solo Hydra screen, click at random times to space it out. So how did I even do that? How did I queue in a group? How do I prevent that? I don't understand. Oh, okay. Queue fill and see enabled. How do you do this? How does this work? I have no clue how to do this. We have to figure this out. This is a brand new game. I don't know what anything is. How do you have it so it doesn't autofill your party? Anyone know? I don't see anything about filling a party here. Do you see it? Nothing, right? Season level, ranked level, silk, credit value, crew leader. How do I edit the crew? How do I do it? Why not just play? Because I have 2 trolls in a party. I can't play, you fucking idiot. What do you think? They're going to stand there and fuck around and not play. When you start a match, click squad fill off. Where did it say that? I didn't see that anywhere. So if I do that, do you see squad fill anywhere? All right, do you see it anywhere? It says enabled. How do I turn that off? I literally have no connections. These are my friends on Steam. It wasn't them who was joining. Here, can I block? There you go. Oh, perfect. Yeah, suck my dick. You idiot. Cool, that worked. Here, let's get this other guy too. Where's the other guy? Oh, here he is. Block this fucker too. Lick my balls. Okay, so they're out. After selecting zone, okay. You hit select zone. Aha! So there we go. Cruise solo. All right. Is that your heat meter? I guess that's your heat meter. They're fighting humanoid enemies in this game. What the fuck? Where? Oh no, they got me from like high up. I don't know where they are. Oh, there's sniper. Oh my god, I'm already dead. I got sniped. You couldn't even see him. Look how far away he is. Dude, it's over already. What the hell? I got downed like instantly by a fucking sniper. Wow, well that's it. Right? There's nothing else I can do. I'm done. I gotta give up. I hear footsteps, but I'm already dead. Yeah, look. How do you die so fast? You can't see the name of the guy, huh? So you don't know if this is the troll or not. It might be. Let's see. No, this was Thunder Flames. Thunder Flames killed me. Which is fine. I died anyway. It was a free loadout. Dude, you die so fast. That's crazy. You have like no health in this game. 4,000 credits. Oh, shit. Is that a real runner? It is. You gonna attack me or what? What button is it? T? Hello, how you doing? Whoa. I'm cool if you're cool. I guess you don't have a chat, huh? If you're gonna kill me, you're gonna have to do better than that knife. What do you guys think? Should I leave peace or should I kill them? Kill them? Alright, fuck them. I mean, they weren't leaving me alone. What are you gonna do? They're bothering me. They're in my face. So what is this? A bully SMG? Strike Kit V1. Equipping some stuff here. Some ammo. Oh well. Fuck them. I mean, you were in my face and you weren't leaving me alone. What was I supposed to do? And now I got their gun too. I have 2 guns now. And they didn't have a mic either, so... What do you want me to do? Yeah, I don't know what that person was doing. Like, why were they standing next to me? They should have left. Once I said, hey, you know, don't wish you ill, and then they attacked me. Or we're just standing there. Like, well, I'm not going to let them get me from behind or anything. Well, that sucked. I didn't realize that they were coming for me. Well, I actually don't think they were trying to attack me. They were trying to exfil, and I murdered them. Oops. Is there anything good? What's with the moth? What does the moth have to do with anything? If you guys are liking my server slam stream here of Marathon, please give it a like. Let's get some engagement on the stream. If you're enjoying the content, if you could support the stream, I would very much appreciate that. If you're watching on demand and you like it, please support it as well by liking the videos, leaving some comments. What do you think about Marathon? And if you can, support with, you can do a super thanks or a tip. All appreciated. Thank you, guys. Let's go. We're slamming them servers. We're taking a slam in the servers. Give it a good slam. Are we really slamming the servers? I don't know. How hard are we slamming them? How many likes do we have on the stream? I don't know. I can't see that. Let's get it to 100 likes on this stream for the Marathon server slam. Let's go. Excuse me. Claymore. Okay, I'm gonna try to get out of here. The exfil's all the way on the other side of the map. See? So this could be a major pain. There's enemies everywhere, but I do have a stealth ability to try to escape them if they see me. I'm out of stamina. Yes, this is multiplayer. This is just like Arc Raiders. It's the same premise as Arc Raiders, but it's first person. It's exactly the same premise. You just drop in, you're looting, you're fighting enemies, you're doing objectives and leveling up, and then you're extracting. That's the whole gameplay loop of the game. That's a turret. There's turrets everywhere, and I'm about to die. I was insanely lucky that I used my stealth objective there, or my stealth thing. Because if I didn't use it, I was going to die. Oh god, they saw me again. I guess they ran out. Oh my god, this is awful. Smoke. Holy shit. I have no heals. What the fuck? I want you to think about what just happened. I used a smoke screen. When I used the smoke screen, I couldn't see through my own smoke screen, so I just ran blindly. I ran to an area with nothing in it, and then it made the sound effect of one of the bugs, and I died. So that means the bugs can see through the smoke and track you through the smoke and kill you. So what's the point of the smoke screen? There is none. Okay. Okay. Now, if anyone wants to drop, you know, $50 contribution so we can see the briefcase of affluence here at the end of the stream, that would be awesome. I wouldn't mind it. It's time to fucking suffer.